Okay, Democrat State Senator James Tellerico said it best. America was not made to be a Christian nation, but it was made to be a nation where you're free to be a Christian. The same way you're free to be Jewish, the same way you're free to be Muslim, the same way you're free to be an atheist. But I don't think Zohran Mamdani believes that, especially regarding Jewish people right now, because he just came out trashing cops, saying they're overly attached to Jewish people in this video I'm about to show you.
Care about these issues, we have to make them hyper-local. We have to make clear that when the boot of the NYPD is on your neck, it's been laced by the IDF.
The whole reason that Zohran claims he's saying this is because there are exchange programs between Israel and the United States where some cops will be trained over there and some of their cops will be trained over here, but it's not even 0.1% of the NYPD. So this claim that there's some sort of abuse happening from New York police officers due to Israeli influence is complete and total nonsense because it's not even 1 in 1,000 cops. Seems to be the real problem is Zohran Mamdani doesn't like the influence that Jewish people have on New York City when it comes to the politics, the money, and yes, the police by some defense. And this kind of action from him in this statement does feel very anti-Semitic. It's important to note that of the New York City Council, only 5 of them are Jewish. There are 51 members, only 5 of them are Jewish. There are more black people and Hispanic people currently in the New York City Council, so this idea there is this Jewish or Israeli influence going on for the cops is absolutely insane. At the same time, New York City cops are not very Jewish. New York City is about 9 to 12% Jewish, but then for the police force, they're only about 3 to 4% Jewish, and at that percentage, they're actually very comparable to the number of people who are Muslim who are on the police force as well. Honestly, this claim from Zohran Mamdani is anti-Semitic. I looked at the whole thing. I looked at the whole video. It really was just going after Israel's influence of the police force, but there's none. There are no Israeli cops. If there are, it's maybe 1 in 1,000, if that. There's not a huge Jewish influence in the city council or in the current police force at all. So when it comes to the boot, it's just the cop being an asshole, not the Jews. And yeah, I live in New York City. There is a lot that needs to be fixed here when it comes to the police. There were 181,000 complaints made towards police officers last year, but not even 1% of them made it to any disciplinary action towards the cops. There is a lot of actions. I would love to see a mayor go after police and say, we are going to get rid of corrupt cops. But what Zohran's doing is making the thing a clown show where he's focusing the argument on Israel when it doesn't need to be about Israel. It just needs to be about bad cops. At this point, I just hate everybody running for mayor. I think Curtis Lee was doing this as a performance art to prove he's a professional New Yorker. Andrew Cuomo is just a flat-out criminal. And Zohran Mamdani is an ideologue with some really, really bad ideas. And I think a lot of those ideas are going to be very impactful and very hurtful for Jewish people within the city. But with that, this is Red, Blue, and You. I am Charles Peralta. Please subscribe to learn something.